These are all for the Bolognese sauce. This is the pre-cooked spaghetti, which we'll be eating later. The sofrito is the vegetable base for the meat sauce. We have half a yellow onion, half a carrot, 2 stalks of celery. So they're supposed to be equal parts. This is very agak-agak. Then moving on, we've got 1 grams of minced beef, chopped garlic, minced garlic, 2 tomatoes cut into cubes, oregano powder. I would rather use oregano, but I didn't have any, so this was what I could find in my cupboard. 3 bay leaves, a can of whole peeled tomatoes, a can of tomato paste, Parmesan cheese on top, as well as some parsley. Now, since we had to mince so many vegetables up, I've actually found a food chopper like this. Basically, it's just something with a blade inside. Speeds up the process very quickly. Right, so now I've heated up about 3 teaspoons of olive oil, and we'll start off with cooking the sofrito first. Here come the vegetables. I should mention that the heat should be medium because if it's too hot, it might burn the vegetables. Right, so now nicely just stir all the vegetables together. After mixing up the veggies together for about a minute, then you want to close it with a lid. So, to let the vegetables sweat a bit. So you're going to leave it here for about around 2-3 minutes. Okay, now you can see the vegetables have begun sweating already. It's time to add in the meat. Here's the meat. Stir the meat into the sofrito, like so. As you can see, the meat slowly turning brown. All the juices are coming out nicely, mixing in with all the juices from the vegetables previously. After about a minute or 2 of stirring the meat and mixing it nicely with the vegetables, you just want to cover it for a while. For another 2 minutes or so, and just let it sweat out the fat and juices. Notice all this water on the top of the lid. It just shows you how much juices and fats coming out from the meat and vegetables. Right, so we're ready for the next phase. In goes the tomatoes, the garlic, whole crushed tomatoes, and the tomato paste. You want to start mixing them all together. As I'm stirring, I'm mashing the fresh tomatoes and the canned tomatoes into the sauce. Use the back of the spoon or the ladle. After 3 minutes, it's time to add in the bay leaf and the oregano. And now, salt and pepper to taste. Here's the salt, and here's the pepper. Sometimes the vegetables may not be sweet enough naturally, so you may have to enhance the flavors a bit with a bit of sugar. I've added in about 2 teaspoons of sugar in my case. Don't add too much, just add to taste. After around 2 to 3 minutes of stirring, we're done. So it's time to plate the spaghetti. This was cooked earlier on. And then a nice generous serving of that fantastic sauce. And finally some grated Parmesan and some parsley. And that's it.